talk a little bit more about how you're developing leaders in the organizations and some of the things that you're focusing on and what organizations should be focusing on today when it comes to leadership development.
Leadership development, it's of course an interesting paradigm, and it's always changing. So for us, we're about moving the needle. We don't want frills. We want to be able to look at a business objective, understand what the components and what makes that role successful, and then truly train against that to truly enhance the skill set of the people that are in those roles to kind of execute against that particular objective or strategy or priority, whatever it might be at that time. So for us, we want to make sure it goes back to values and our core values within the company. So the respect, the collaboration, the innovation, the execution of kind of getting things done. That's certainly part of it that we want to pull through. We want to pull through the skills. So just kind of core management skills. What are the objectives? Are they clear? Do people have role clarity? That goes back to our job profiles and our success profiles that we've built for the organization. Do you understand what your role is, what it looks like? Where does this role end and another role that you're working with begin? What does that handoff look like? We even have a component of our job profiles about kind of critical interdependencies. So who are the people that are critical to your success in that role? So it's not just here's your role and here's somebody else's role, but a piece of this role is a section called critical interdependencies, and it identifies the people that you have to, that are critical to your success. And you need to know how you integrate with these other roles going forward. So that's a piece of kind of critical leadership there. And then it goes back to the unlocking potential piece. So again, we try to keep it focused around that. So what do the priorities look like? What does that look like in terms of cascading and alignment of those priorities and making sure people are clear on that and what that looks like? It goes to the next stage around checking conversations and coaching. So how are they checking in on a regular basis and reprioritizing when needed based on demands and shifts that occur within the business? And being resilient, around that process. We say, if it's black and white, Commvault is not the place for you to be because we are constantly changing, we're constantly evolving. And that ability to work and operate in the gray space, I think, is another kind of key skill for leaders. So I think there's not any one model. I think what happens is we certainly have a process that produces really good leaders within Commvault. The idea is to kind of focus on what those kind of core competencies look like around that job profile and really kind of zero in and hone in and then allow those folks to identify what's working and what's not working, and for us to provide coaching and support around those areas where they can improve and go further, and more importantly, really develop around their strengths of what they do well and to kind of have that pull through or carry through within their teams and with their managers.